Gotabaya fled from Lanka on a military jet and arrived in the capital of Maldives in Malé at around 3 a.m. local time. The Sri Lankan Air Force has now confirmed that he fled with his wife as well as 2 security officials. The Air Force aircraft was provided for the President, for the First Lady and 2 security officers to fly to Maldives following a request by the existing government. Considering that Gotabaya Rajapaksa is still the President, he has those executive powers. Now, what we're hearing is that Gotabaya Rajapaksa is going to be leaving for the UAE from Maldives. So it's just a brief stopover at Malé. He'd earlier conveyed a message to the Speaker and the Prime Minister that he will be submitting his resignation today. Remember that Rajapaksa was evacuated from the President's palace on July 9th before it was stormed by protesters. India has also spoken out of the latest developments. There were some baseless reports that suggested that India helped Gotabaya Rajapaksa flee. India has denied these reports, saying that we stand clearly with the people of Sri Lanka.
It's D-Day in Sri Lanka as the Sri Lankans are waiting for the official announcement of their President Gotabaya Rajapaksa's resignation, and that too from the Speaker as earlier mentioned. However, gathered in large numbers outside the President's Secretariat, the President's Palace and the Prime Minister's residence are waiting for this resignation, and this comes at a moment because earlier on 9th the public stormed these buildings, but since then they are waiting for the announcement as Gotabaya already informed that he will resign on 13th of July as a form of claiming that this is a way of transition of power. But it looks like Gotabaya wanted to take the time to leave the country because he was absconding since then. However, information also has trickled down that he tried to leave the country on 12th of July, but apparently the immigration officials at the airport did not cooperate, because of which he had to lose multiple flights. And even on camera, his relative Basil Rajapaksa was also caught quarreling with passengers as they did not appreciate him boarding a flight. And information was that Basil Rajapaksa and Gotabaya Rajapaksa want to leave to a Middle East country. However, news currently is that he has already left the country through a military jet, reached Maldives around 3 a.m. and is expected to leave for another Middle East country anytime soon. And by the time the announcement of his resignation will reach the public, for which the public are eagerly waiting at this spot in a roundabout near the President's Secretariat.